My name is Frank Pastrick.
This is Daniel Barnes. Daniel builds all of our cables for us. Any observations from North Island from what you saw last week that you want to share?
Pretty much every cable out there had a failure at 30 feet. Every one of them.
Okay.
Whether it was the neutral separating, which is the 90% of the problem out there, or if it was ENF actually pulling through. A small control cable cluster.
Was it observable from the outside?
Some of it, yes.
Okay.
Especially when the neutral was separated, because it would push the outer conductors towards the outside of the outer sheathing.
Here's the two new rolls of cable, right, Daniel?
This one,
okay,
as well as one I haven't broke open yet.
Okay. What's the other cable over there?
The other cable is the 365 amp cable that they have sent us, also with the multiple neutrals.
Okay, but this is the reel here that we've got, and you have first pulled off 300 feet, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, and there's 3 cuts. Each cut is 100 feet, and here's a pallet, and there's 2 101 foot
lengths of cable, yes.
Okay, now then, before we started assembling, I can see you've got one head on there. Is that right?
I was doing it in steps because we were actually documenting the new cable.
Okay, so as we started last Friday, we decided that we would put a cable head on and do a test of the cable by
basically by coiling it up and stretching it out and coiling it up at least 50 times.
Okay, so what we've got here is we have a length of cable in our shop. That's probably what, 50, 60 feet?
That is exactly 50 feet.
Okay, 50 feet. And then once you stretched it out, then you pulled it back up here.
Correct.
And you have how many wraps on our, it's a mini forklift thing?
It's 4.5, which is approximately 50 feet.
Okay.
It's a 100 foot long cable. We have about 50 feet laying in the floor.
Okay. Okay. And what did you observe? Show me the very first thing. Okay.
Okay. This is the first thing we observed. Is we've noticed that something underneath the outer sheathing for this is actually starting to coil itself up and actually shrink. So we're just trying to figure out what this is and what is causing this.
Okay, so once you observed that, then you went down and...
I actually followed the rest of the cable down just like this to see if I could find another spot where I actually noticed this portion of the cable.
I'm going to look at it this way. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure the best way. There you go. Okay.
Hold it still.
Uh-huh.
And it focuses there.
There you go. Okay, so this is quite a ways distant.
Yeah, this is approximately 25 feet from the head.
Yeah, there's the end of the head.
Okay. This is about the same problem we're having with the cable that is at North Island. It's roughly in the same area, in the same vicinity.
Yeah, pretty bumpy. Okay, move it down a little bit more, and there you go. Yeah, you can see. All right, now let's talk about the lay length. Yeah, very, very good. Okay, now between there, so this is with only taking it off the spool.
Correct. All I've done here was take it off of the spool. I actually coiled it up as we were pulling it off.
Okay.
In its natural
lay length.
Lay length.
Okay, now show me the beginning of the cable, because I want to show the lay length on here. Or the beginning. Where's the end on there?
Yeah, it's back here. I have it.
Okay. Okay. So you can see the wrap there.
Correct.
Okay. So then it has, you're saying that it has a natural wrap.
Correct.
Right? And that you couldn't really wrap it any other way.
Any other way, or else we would be fighting it.
Right. Which you know already.
Yes.
Okay. So
it'll only coil up one way.
Right. So now that's basically it, right?
Pretty much.
And then I re-stretched it out after I installed the head.
Right.
That's all I've done. And then this was actually the first time we start to coil this for this test.
Right. Now, Frank noticed on the other cables that we've... go get your your folder so we can, yeah, that'll work. Here's on the cables that are laying down here.
It's right here.
Yeah, right there. It's starting right there.
Yeah, you can see that on the new cables that haven't been laid anywhere but on the pallet, that's starting to happen. And I don't think we're exceeding the bend radius of the cable at all. So hopefully you can help us with that. Let us know, because we've got customers that are urgently looking for their cables. In fact, they think that they're shipping today, and I'm glad that we had the opportunity to test some of this cable and see where we are before we built 21 of them and shipped them out there, because for sure they'd be very upset with us if we shipped them bad cable and they failed again. So that's it.